So, back to another episode of LeafGreen, Pokemon LeafGreen. Right where we left off, we are still on this little patch of grass. Like I said, I don't know if Spearow appears on this one. Hopefully it does. And I said that because I want to catch one. I find them to be, I don't know, a little cool looking. Why do I keep mincing my words? I don't know. Either way, I think it's time to start training some other Pokemon other than Squirtle, considering that I will use them at least a little bit before I catch some other Pokemon. I'm aiming for a Nidoran female, or a female Nidoran. That should be the other way around. And maybe a Vulpix, because I like that. I like that one. Either way, I'm gonna start by training my Rattata, or Cole, as you may know him. However, this Mankey is quite vicious in the sense that he is faster than me, stronger than me, and damn it. Oh, okay, this will work. This will work. Please tell me that Cole is gonna be strong enough to defeat him. Yeah, excellent. So that's a victory for Cole, which will probably... Oh, he didn't level up. That's a shame. So I'm gonna heal him because Cole is not in the best of situations. Oh, not situations. Conditions. That's one. And I will go south of, or Route 1. Is that? Yeah, Route 1. Because there's only Pidgeys and Rattatas. They are normally between level 2 and 4 at the best. So I'm gonna train Rattata and Pidgey there. Maybe Mankey as well. However, Mankey, I think he learns Karate Chop at level 11. I don't remember movesets as well as I would like. However, having Mankey, Mankey is quite strong, physically at least. I don't know if it will be a good idea to train him as much, considering that I will probably drop him in a box at some time later during the adventure. So let's take this Pidgey, level 2 Pidgey. Should also take 3 attacks. And then Rattata will level up, because we're so close to the end there. Should be enough. Pidgey, 15 points, level up. Cole grew to level 4. Nice, having better attack works for Cole, considering that normal types are purely physical. There's no special attacks they can perform. Let's change to Pudgy. Pudgy. I should have named that Pudgy. Damn it. Now I think of another name. Okay, when Rattata level 3 is probably gonna be dicey. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to take on 3 attacks, which means Rattata as well. The problem is that I am slower. The fact that he used Tail Whip may be a blessing, considering that I will... No, it is a blessing. I'm not gonna die. Tackle. Now, according to 24. Okay, so different Pokemon give different EXP. That is normal. Obviously, weaker Pokemon give less experience than stronger Pokemon. We're not gonna find many of those. Not the second type. Considering that we're still on Route 1. Even then, later on, we don't find a lot of strong Pokemon. How am I weaker than you? Damn it. I should have checked my HP. I mean, you would think that by being level 3, they would be pretty similar. I know they don't have the same stats every time. I know that stats differ between gender and nature and IBs, which is hidden valleys. So I shouldn't be surprised that he could hit stronger. I was surprised. There was a lot of a difference between my Pidgey and that wild Pidgey. Now, all that stuff I mentioned is part of the mechanics that I will explain at some point during the playthrough. I could start with natures. I will talk about IVs later. Natures are well, the Pokemon supposed as a living being. Obviously, it has a personality. It has a nature in it that dictates behavior, supposedly. It also dictates, I'm not gonna say progress, well, it is kind of progress, not really. It also dictates stat gains when leveling up. Sometimes, by having a nature, a Pokemon will grow stronger, but less fast. Also, why are you hitting me so hard? Damn it! What is happening? No. Pokemon, let's change. Let's change with Mankey Man over here. Ape Man, go! And so on and so on. Every nature has a stat that they benefit and a stat that they... wow, I'm running out of words today. Effect, let's go with that. Or subtract potential from, let's go with that. So obviously I need to take into account what kind of nature they have in order to... Okay, my Pidgey's gonna die. Completely forgot about this. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pudgy. I will remember you and I will miss you. It's important, for example, a special type Pokemon will not benefit from having higher attack and decrease special attacks. So, although it wouldn't matter much on this playthrough, because I don't normally, when I'm just playing for pleasure, I'm not paying attention to those stats. So you won't see me brooding over it as much as if I was breeding Pokemon for good IVs, natures, and all that. IVs, EVs. So for now, let's continue training. I know this is a little bit monotonous, but repetitions. It's the same over and over. Insanity, yes, definition. I'm running out of stuff to say. However, it's for the sake of catching better Pokemon, for the sake of getting my first gym badge, and I could spend all this time just training Squirtle and it should still be okay. But if I have an overpowered Pokemon, I may not be able to get weaker Pokemon in order to raise them if I want to add them to my team. So this is I'm just gonna barely raise them up to level 7, maybe level 6, and then we'll move on. I'm not gonna try and complete the Pokédex. It's gonna be super hard on this. Well, sort of disclaimer on this case. Obviously I'm recording this on a PC, so I'm playing on an emulator. Normally I would say go get the game on a legit in a legit way. Like get the cartridge, play it on a system that can play it and you can record it. I do not have the Game Boy Advance player for GameCube. I do have a GameCube. I don't know if I can record my GameCube feed. So for now I'm trying, or I'm gonna play this one as an emulator. As I've said before, I would say first get the game legit, a legit game. And then I say this not being hypocritical. I do have a LeafGreen cartridge. In fact, I have 2 of them, and 1 Fire Red cartridge. I do have all the Pokemon games in cartridge form, and I would say play those first if you want to. Support the company. Like I said, I will try to get the Game Boy Advance player for GameCube, mostly because, you know, I want to be as legit as possible while recording and while streaming. However, let me talk correctly. I shouldn't use a potion. Damn it. Right now, I don't have the resources to get them, since obviously I'm not gonna find one brand new, and I haven't checked prices, but they could be expensive, or at least more expensive than I would like to. And I need to research a bit how to record my GameCube and prior platforms feed. So having said that, I do apologize if you don't like me playing on this. I will try to fix that. I do want to get a Game Boy Advance player for GameCube, and I'm still missing an SNES and an NES for Nintendo. I have a PlayStation 2 that I could try and record from at some point if I do get the cables. Nintendo and N64, I have it. PlayStation 3, I think it's not working right now, which is a shame. I need to check that, if it's actually not working or if it's just my imagination. Other than that, I do own consoles. I record and stream from them, so I will try and get as many legit games as I can before resorting to ROMs and the like. Unless I have no other way of getting whatever I'm playing, so... I just went into a... I spent so much time talking about that. Let's talk about the game. Still training. Still doing my best to raise my Pokemon. So how are we looking? We got Cole level 5, Pudgy level 4, Apeman still level 4. He should level up shortly after a couple fights, maybe. I haven't seen a Spearow yet. I'm beginning to think that they may be an illusion, a mind illusion that my brain has decided to play on me. Because they were there before. At least in Pokemon Red and Blue, there were Spearows there. Rattatas, still the same as ever. I'm gonna like punch it in the face. Obviously, I do not hold Rattata in high regard, not even Eradicate. I use them to basically, I don't know, fill the Pokedex. Mostly, I never quite had one in a team or in an Elite Four team or Hall of Fame. Nothing, zero of those. And like I said, I normally just train them a little bit and then throw them in a box because I can always find Raticates in the wild. I don't even need to train him to evolve. Also, I think Pidgey's gonna die on this one. Oh, maybe not. Pudgy! Pudgy, you won. Level 5. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna raise my Mankey one more level, or 2 more levels, up to level 6. And then I will try going into the forest, so it's not the exact same thing all the time. I will try and catch a Pikachu, just for the sake of having one. I don't know if that's gonna be my final electric type Pokemon. But it's gonna help me for a while, considering that Misty is the second gym leader, water type, and water is weak to electric and grass type. So I may go for a Bellsprout then later on when I reach Cerulean. From now, let's focus on training my Mankey, Apeman. And then we'll try and go into the forest, catch some more Pokemon in there, and then fight or have my second rival fight, or the second available fight, which is actually not required. There you fucking go, Spearow! And you're level 5 actually. Ooh, I like that. All the pecs, I'm gonna... Okay, so if you're wondering why that was super effective, it's because Mankey's a fighting type, and obviously flying types are stronger than those. So a single peck destroyed my Apeman, which, you know, it's not a good thing. I do have Blastman, which is stronger than Spearow, and I'm gonna like bubble it. It will not kill Spearow. It will hurt him. And it's not affected by Growl. If you saw, my attack went down. Bubble is not affected by attack, mostly special attack. I performed a critical hit. Okay, that was worrisome. Bag. And a Pokeball. Yeah. And so it's Spearow, it could be a Fearow, and it's female, so let's go with Fyra. Yeah, nickname. If I do get a Fearow later on, I will try and give it a different name, just so I don't name them the exact same thing. So let's go with Fyra. Also, I need to heal again, because Mankey. So why would you not pick around, you monster, Spearow? I was looking for you for a while. Also, if I had beaten that one, that would have meant a lot of experience for these guys. Sadly, that was the first one I saw, so I was gonna be like super gung-ho about catching it. Mostly because it was also level 5. I would not have to train that as much as others. So, I'm gonna go to the mart, get some Pokeballs. I haven't acquired any more money than the one I started with, or than the other than the one I got from the fight with Lionel. So I'm gonna be super careful with how I spend it for now. As soon as I start getting into Pokemon fights, or trainer fights rather, I will start getting money. It's still not gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be better than having no money or running out of it. Slowly but surely making my way into being rich. Richness. Wealth. That would have been better, wouldn't it? Okay, around here I'm just gonna keep finding the same Pokemon. That was all that we could find here. Spirit was the last one. So obviously I'm not gonna find anything new. I did mention that there was a rival fight coming up, or not coming up, but close to here, which is like right up and above where I am. Off where I am. Damn it. And right, so that rival fight is not gonna be extremely hard. It's gonna be a Spearow level 7 Spearow and a level 9 Bulbasaur. So having fire on my team is already good, because Bulbasaur is also weak to flying. And for Spearow I could go with Squirtle. So I just need to grow those Pokemon a little bit, and then I can deal with the guy. I think it's 7 and 9. If it's not, I will see what I can do. Along the way, like I said, I'm not nuzlocking, nor am I like... I could reset just after a save. If I lose, I will try not to rage reset. I will not quit this game, don't worry, but I will... I don't know, whenever I lose, or whenever I lost back in the day, I would normally turn it on, off and on. And, sorry for that. And attempt the fight again. I don't know if I will on this, just for the sake of, you know, coherence. Or it could be honor, whatever. Oh, it's already level 5? But we'll see. If it's like a really close fight, I don't think I will reset. If I get destroyed, which won't happen, there's the possibility for a reset, because another thing about this game, or it's a sort of mechanic. Whenever you lose, you give away half your money. So it's a really inconvenient situation to find yourself in. For now, let's keep training this ape man. Shouldn't be that far away from leveling up again. Although finding level 2s is not doing me any favors. Maybe one level 3 and that will be enough. Damn it, my throat is weird today. Sorry for that. Scratch the rat. Okay, so this one is a level 4. This one's gonna give me more XP than normal, so I'm grateful. I will clear my throat after the fucking recording ends. One more attack and should be enough. And that's gonna make it level 6, which is great. I don't want to go further than that for now. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Somewhat decent. Good attack, good speed. And low kick. That's useful. Okay, let's change training Pokemon to Fire. I want to make it at least level 8 or level 7 to deal with the Bulbasaur. And I'm gonna make Bulbasaur level 9 before fighting the rival. Although, I don't know. I could leave it at level 7 or 8 and it should be enough. Maybe 7. And also because I think Spearow has good attack. And having Peck already gives me an advantage, so... But like I said, we'll see. I need to train this one a little bit. I may fast forward this. Just because it's gonna be me killing a lot of rats. Right, so I don't know if I will stop this episode quite as timely as the other one. King, king. Bing, monkey! You're a man and you are a key, not a monkey. Well, I mean, you need to... They were very creative with some names and not that creative with some others. For example, Mankey. It's just monkey with an A instead of an O. Because that one Pokemon looked like a monkey. Or it's supposed to be a monkey at least. Just like a weird one. Primate? Primate. I mean, it's also very straightforward. It's an ape, and he's the prime one, because he fights and it's strong. And furious. I guess. Have no idea how they went for that, for those names. A Spiro, it's a sparrow. I think it's a sparrow. So there's a little, at least a little bit of creativity there. They changed it quite a bit, giving it a spear for a name. So yeah. And Firo, well, that one's badass. You combine Sparrow with Fear, and it sounds really cool. At least for me. Some others, well, they are simple. Some others are understandable. Some others are, like I said, badass. So along the way, we'll find many names to take as our own partners. Okay, so Spiro is, well, Fyra. Let's go with Fyra. I gave her a name, so let's actually use it. Fyra is close, well, halfway to become, halfway there to be level 7. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it at level 7. I think Bulbasaur is, or Bulbasaur. Well, Bulbasaur is, I think, is gonna be level 9, but I think Squirtle is gonna be okay at level 8. And as soon as this one levels up, I'm gonna heal and I'm gonna come fight to end the episode, possibly. Because we're already a little bit over 20 minutes. Ding, bang, bang. Ding, bang. Level 4, that's gonna be a good number. Good number of points. Ooh, that was close. Now, if the opponent was Charmander, I don't think I would be able to find anything on this area that would be good against it. So that would have been my loss. Well, not my loss, but it would have been harder. Now, please don't die. You're gonna die. I know it. It's level 3, or maybe not. Haha! Curse your stupidity, Rattata. Fire is gonna like destroy you. Yeah. Also critical hit. Could have done that before. So that's a level up. Level 7, 211011. I think it opens with Spiro. I could be wrong on that. I'm worried about it. But I'm gonna leave Spiro to be my first Pokemon or Fire. God damn it! I keep calling it Spiro. I'm gonna leave Fyra as my main Pokemon right now, and we'll move on to Squirtle later on. Okay, let me heal, and we're gonna close this or finish this episode with a trainer battle. Good old trainer battles. Fear the Spear. That's gonna be an interesting name for this episode. Well, for now, let me go ahead and say, let's get into a battle. Let's go fight. I'm a warrior, Pokemon warrior, and I have a good team. Let me save before, so in case I need to reset. I'm not gonna use save states, even though I'm emulating, so I don't want to cheat like that. I feel that is a bit of a cheat. You know what? Maybe it opens with with Spiro. I don't know. Hello, Lionel. How you doing? I'ma beat you. You're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it. Probably don't have any badges, do you? Also, it would be foolish considering that my team is what I have right now, or what I have as my team right now. So Lionel, you opened with Pidgey. I thought it was gonna be Spiro. My bad. Bubble. Oh, come on. Please don't. Okay. So accuracy and evasion are like sort of hidden stats for the Pokemon. You have the 6 stats that you normally use: attack, defense, blah blah blah. But evasion and accuracy are still stats that are affected by other Pokemon moves. Like for example, Sand Attack. Sand Attack affects accuracy, which could make my attacks miss, like you just saw. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to handle this guy. Okay, maybe one more. I do have potions, so if at some point Blastman it looks like it's about to faint, I'm gonna heal him. Sadly, Lionel will not do the same for his Pokemon, but Blastman has leveled up. Yay. 2-1-2-2-1-1. Defense and special. Oh, nice. Good defense. Good defense is good. Now, I don't remember if Blastoise has good defense and special defense or just defense. Or just special defense. Either of them. I think we're gonna find that out later. So, Peck. No! Whoa! Holy shit, Fire! Holy shit, wow. You know what? I'm gonna keep you. I think I'm gonna keep you. You've done good on your first battle. You make me proud. Is that an alarm? Yes, it is an alarm. So, not taking into account that, this is gonna be the end of the second episode, Pokemon LeafGreen. Hopefully you don't listen to that alarm. If you do, I'm sorry for that, but I will see you on the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one, even though it was a lot of battling. Not much happened there. And I will see you on the next episode, episode 3. Until then, have a lot of fun, and for now, goodbye.